Here we are. Is it now working? I think it's working. Here we are. There we go. It sounds a little bit crap, but here we go. A little bit down in decibels. Alright. I'll use my cameras. Right. There we go. Okay. Now I need to forget the chat. One day, I bloody hell get my microphone working. Like every time I test it in front, the moment I started, Windows is like, nee, microphone not working, microphone not found. Ah, bloody crooked. That's annoying. It's very annoying. But we cannot stop that. I've not plugged it in. Good. Come on. Okay, there we go. That's better. Alright. Yeah, last week I wasn't here. I was sick. I'm still a little bit of the leftover part of being sick. So, yeah, I'm not the best week. Not the best week. I have tried to do the build guide as much as I can, so I now have a good test sample where I can take better pictures of. And the text is there. I am still working on the details of the pictures. I'm still working out the small details, and it takes some time, but I will get there. If possible without, and this one should be turned off. Ow. Oh, that's odd. And hopefully today I want to focus on, as you can see on the thumbnail, it's like MG3D has made a really cool clicker or magnet placer for these ones. So they actually go in, and I was like, can I do that for my flimsy round marbles, and how to do that, because these ones are round. They don't really give a shit which area and which direction they go in. So, will that actually work? Okay, drop. And how do you actually click them into this? Because it sounds a bit like a problem to actually do. I saw your video, man. Like I'm. You know what the coolest part is? I saw your video, and I was, for the 3 weeks that I was trying to decide of like, hey, I need to send this guy a message, and you just popped in randomly in my stream, and I didn't even notice it was you. But the way you designed your magnet dispenser is really cool, but I need to get it in here. And this system is still faulty because the magnets are, these magnets are really low quality, so there are bumps, flat spaces in it, and it's impossible to actually do consistent because I already need 2 different ways of printing this for clicking it in consistently. Because some of these magnets are way too small and will fall out. And that's what I'm trying to puzzle out today. And I made the picture today, and I realized like I could have printed your thing and actually have it in my hands. Completely forgot to do that. Then like I don't have use for it in that way. Still, for me, can I make a small device where I can actually put this string in and just click one in and just do with your thumb instead of actually pushing the magnetism, because this is gonna hurt like hell. I already have done it too many times, like around 800-900 pieces now, and pressing it in with your thumb every time, so click the magnets in. Yeah, it's not the best. It's not the best, and I'm still puzzling out how to do it. Making a small pressure, I think, is the easiest one to focus on that, and see if I can make another design that actually works better, but I think just insert them in, have a small magnet holder, what you do too. That it actually clicks in and a small piece that actually just grabs one magnet, pushes it down, clicks it into the marble contraption, and then the rest one stays up. Next one gets stacked in, gets thrown down. I think that's the way to go. But that piece of plastic needs to be very bloody sturdy, because it's gonna take a lot of pressure. But that's my idea for today. How are you How are you all doing here? Like, I hope you words. I've not slept for 1 week and I'm already running out of words. I hope everyone is doing okay. Like, as I just said, I was sick for a whole bloody week, for almost 1.5 weeks, and not the greatest. Like, I thought Saturday I could stream, but I was coughing so much that, like, yeah, not the best. Not the greatest. It didn't work out. No. But now I feel a lot better, and clicking in these second magnets, like, the cool part is, like, I prefer, like, if I have one that I can click in and then twist the whole thing and 6 magnets get inserted at the same time. That will be bloody awesome. But first focus on one that actually lines up in here, where you hold it in. Maybe this piece can actually be the choke point that you know, like the moment you touch this one, you know you're lined up, so you just have to click it in, click it in, click it in, click it in, click it in. That might work. And then at least have a scope of, yeah, that might work. And then you can hold the whole device, and then you just use your thumb to click it in with the pressure. Yeah, let's design that, so let's go to Fusion. Yeah, let's move the camera, because that's always needed. I don't have 4 cameras yet. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing okay and is less sick than I do. Because I'm still feeling it. That really depends. Like, if it is a magnet that doesn't fit in, you need a shit ton of strength. I'm pushing it down by a lot. Because the hole size is big and the magnets are not round. That's the problem I'm having. So if it goes too tight, you need to dispense one magnet. Ooh, how do we do that? And some go in very easy because the magnet is actually the size of the hole, and that's the problem I'm having with. Yeah, land there. So let's go to marble symbol and create a new one. No, I click on new base file new. Marble inserter. Because that's like, there are 2 forces. Like, one, it just clicks in, no push needed, just flips in, and the other one is just like impossible stuck because the bridging of the plastic is just too high or too low. And ooh, wait, I need to puzzle that one out. You know what, first let's make the design and see what works instead of, yeah. Alright, flat pieces, drop it straight, with the angle, export, that's the one I need. At least we have the base shape, that's the one we want, so let's go for straight. Okay. You are safe, and this one's not going to be shipped. because some magnets are not round, you kinda move this one by press pull 0.2 up. Then you have a tiny bit smaller, but then a couple magnets in this space are just being bloody impossible, and this space is too wide and the magnet just falls out again. And I just dislike it, how it works. Is there a way to improve this design? Can I actually improve this one? I just want to test this. So if we have the magnets themselves, also some magnets are 4.77 millimeter, the other one is 4.6, 4.8, 4.9. And as I said, the marbles, well, the magnets should be round, but they're dented, they're butched, so they have flat spaces, which makes the inserting in a specific angle very easy, and makes the magnets roll out if they are in that specific angle, so they have space to actually go out. Yeah. I set me up for a silly challenge, huh? Let's go. This one. Let me say new component. Make the inserter tool. Let's create sketch from here. This one is 4.78. Let's grab a different magnet. 4.81. So at least make the whole millimeter. So let's go for 5.2. I have a small idea in my mind, but open for suggestions and just tinkering and see possible ways. I was like making a small opening that you just put the whole magnet strip in, and have one free at the front where you click it in and just have a small plastic pin push it down, and that's it. Because I don't care about alignment, so for me, up, down, positive or negative doesn't matter because it's round. So I was looking at this kind of design where you just put it at the entrance, just push them in and do that, and see if the creation helps and do something with it. But yeah, still puzzling things out. Let's go for that. Okay. Oh, didn't click on E. Yeah, this needs to be thicker and then straight, so just that. So no, I don't know. Okay, words today are hard. I don't have a really good concept of it yet. So at least this one is now good. Oh yeah, cool. That one, that one, and that one, because we want to click it in. We can make a straight later and see what it is. So you insert them here and then have a small clicker that you just put your thumb in, just click and push one down. And have one magnet in here. That's the chamber, doing all of that. But with that we can actually make this one here. And then we make the sketch here. That. Do we actually have the inside always smooth? Yes. So this is the alignment part. That should work. And let's see if we can do that. So now we need a small pressing tool. Put it in, we just want the thumb. There's enough space to actually do that. It's 1 millimeter, so you don't have to press it down too much. Cool. Alright, so let's make an offset plane. No, offset plane. This one. And can give it a little bit more leeway, so if we go for a little bit bigger, then we'll do that. And let's remove the bodies. I think that's a good shape. Scroll it up, round circle. That should be big enough. Yeah, that should be big enough. So then we have this one, body window. Is this too big? Is it then now too big? Yeah, that's too big. This is 5 to 6. I think I like that better. better, but then why is that too precise? Okay, no. We're going for this size because if I move the thing and make it bigger and smaller, then we get that problem. Yeah. Okay. Then we just go half, and then we say two-sided because we have a little bit there. This one needs to go up. That should be good. Yeah, and then this space to this space is 1 millimeter, so that is thick enough. It takes in a decent force, at least possibly. And now we just make the pin. This is too small, I won't push a second one directly in. But to do that, because this is a... That should always push it out. Right. Okay, create another sketch. Let's see if this one works. Create it out, create a sketch here, make it double-sided, please. Then we go a little bit further, and we go 2 down. Happy with this. Because now we have this point, this area. How big is this? How big is this? This is 5. That should be, yeah, okay, that should be small enough now. Let's clean this one up. That's one. Okay, press pull. It's cleaned up. Oh wait, it's gonna be printed upside down, so this is gonna be a bridging problem. Yeah. Oh, I really don't like this one, huh? No. that position, combination with this one. Oh, I hate getting stuck. I had a good idea and now I'm doubting myself. I'm doubting myself. Oh, for the moment you start building, you're like, nah. Oh, that doubt is killing me. Okay, first make the things that you can make, what makes is a progress, otherwise I get stuck in my mind and just like not doing it, which is the problem. Design the thing that looks possible and work from there. Because now the opening is small enough, so only one marble should pass when we push the pin down. Let's make the pin. Let's make the pin now. Right, that also needs to have a lot of strength because I'm gonna break the plastic down.
To 24/7,
How do we do that? Okay, let's see if we can do this. That's fine, yeah, that's fine. Yep, okay. Okay, first of all, let's remove you again. Let's get the plane up in here. Then we have at least that line. And we need to push in 1 millimeter. No, we need to push. Oh, let's sketch this out. So we need to push it. Okay, so we need a push pin of 6.2 millimeters at least. Because then we push it in and hopefully before it should click in, but then you actually can click. Right? Yeah, because then you just get the thumb in and do that. Okay, so this needs a 6.2 length. So let's get back here. Let's give you a small offset of 0.4 minus, please. It should be 10. So this is 0.4 up, that's 0.6, and this is 1.12. Oh crap! I don't know how to print this. If I do this cut, then yeah, well, that's a problem. Okay, then let's find that one out later. And let's make it a little bigger. Oh, wrong sketch. Wait, what? Oh, 4.8. I'm mind blown. 4.5. Let's make this a new body. Should work. Because then the thing is always too slightly. Because if we do that and that, so the moment we grab this body, subtract this one, cut, keep the tools. Oh, this is gonna be such an impossible thing to print right now. I don't see an angle. I currently don't see an angle. Boy. Okay, the hole is 5.2. That bridges in, so we're gonna go there. And we can make this a little bit more straight, so we can make this straight. And actually bridge it up there so we don't have that. Okay, yeah. Okay. Wait, is it? Yeah, wow. Okay. Okay, now we have a print angle again. Then we can say do the same thing, a little bit double, but hey, let's go. Keep the tools, body 2 is gone. Because if we print it from this direction, then everything is printable. Yes. Right? Yeah, okay, so now this one. This is the start, this is the end position. If I hold it. Hold it in place. So how do I go back again? I do not have a screen yet. Also have no way to click it in place yet. But okay, so I need a way to get this thing up and down every time. First, get the press pull in. So minus 0.1. And let's give it a little bit more space. Nope, 0.5, not that. Okay, so that gives it a little bit more leeway that it can actually, we can actually put it in, but now we need to get it out. We have a small spring. I'm pretty sure I have a small spring somewhere here. Have them. Okay, I have some springs, but I preferably do not want to do that. But if you want to do it good, then you need a spring. I don't like that because then it adds a mechanical part that I don't want to do yet. I can. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna put a magnet in here that actually attracts the next one. So now we just need a way to get this one out again without doing that. We're just gonna simply make a small ring that you can, where you can put your thumb in, so you just push it out just for the first starting point. I think that's the easiest one to focus on. Yeah, okay. Let's see if this one is actually, let's make that one, please. A little bit more space there. Okay, when we have this in place, then the moment you click it there, then you put it tight, it should align itself on two sides. Then you line it up with the hole to actually see where it's going. So in that way, the pin is left. So I think for the quick prototype the pin is left. So let's see. Yep, I'm doing this. How big is my thumb? Around 20. Let's go for the bigger one. 20. Okay, we'll go for 20. Let's see. Okay, 2020. Okay, then I want to do this because then you have a little bit more wiggle room with your thumb to actually line it up decently. And the magnet still should be there. Yeah, let's do the prototype for now. Hey, Silent! Trying to rack my brain about a good magnet clicker, the magnet inserter, and see if that works. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. So this is the top position, that is fine. There's actually no way to do that an extent further, but let's see. How is it going there? I didn't stream last week, I was sick as a dog. Still feeling it a little bit, but feeling a lot better, not coughing that much, so I can stream. Yay! Join. Oh, there. There we go. Okay. Let's make a sketch here too. And 22. So that's the third one. Six. Oh, interesting brick. What did I miss? Did I miss something? Why I keep pressing it? Hello? What? No, come on. There we go. Join. So yeah, let's see if this prototype works. So printer accept stuff, yes. Stop kicking your own marble pieces. I don't watch news that much, or printing wise. Like people always say you need to be updated about the news, but the more I watch the news, the more it stresses me out. Like if I miss something, I mostly hear it from people like you and people sharing it, because then I know, like, okay, this is probably more real. Because if I watch the news, like a lot of things are like, is this fake? Is this actually correct? And then that's stress, man. So this one. Okay, let's see. So magnet inserter liner and magnet pusher. Aha, yes. Okay, let's. Oh god, here we go again. I knew this one. Own projects, not magnet letters, they call marble. Magnet inserter. Pusher, save. Magnet liner. Save. I did not know. Save, yes. Cool. There we go. Let's go to Orca now. This one is great. I love this one. Yeah, good. I mean, Saturday I went to CrossFit and I sledgehammered my toe. Was not the best thing. Like, it's not bruised. It's not. I don't know how you call it in English. So it's not broken. It's not the other thing. I heard the word before and I forgot it. But it's just blue. Nothing broken. Nothing bad. I'm so lucky that I did not broke my toe there. Like, that's one thing that I was not looking for. Like, oh boy, Do not hit. Yeah, sprain. So I didn't sprain it. I didn't break it. It's just blue. So an internal bleeding, but I don't have other resolving pains. I went to someone that is more medical trained than me, and I was like, "Hey, can you check it out? Otherwise, I go to the doctor." And she was like, looking at it, nope, that's just internal bleeding. It's completely stopped. It's not swelling anymore. You put ice on it, and good to go. But yeah, so we had sledgehammers, and you should be able to smack it on the big tractor tire. So you pick the sledgehammer and smack it onto the wire to get that weight in practice of doing that motion. I missed the tire, and yeah, then the sledgehammer goes on with a lot of speed, and then like feet. Was not the best thing to do, but hey, I learned. Better aim, carefully aim, and then don't make those mistakes. Yeah. But I'm happy I don't have permanent damage, because that could be a permanent damage thing. Like, oh crap. Oh, that could have hurt a lot. No, I want a separate house. Okay, and now I want this one like that. Do I still have black? No, that's blue. Okay, I have more blue now. Yes. So let's use gray. We're gonna use gray. That's a little bit old plastic, but let's go with that. Okay, so this one, if we slice, this is too open, so we need to solidify this a little bit, because this is gonna break instantly. So normally we go to prefer global to the strength. At least I want 4 wall loops, gonna take a little bit more time. Yeah, that's a lot better. So 4 wall loops should be fine. So this is 16 minutes, and object, that's 13.3, 13.3, slice, should not be supported, no, okay, cool, print, let's go, up and print. So this should be taking around 20 minutes, so yeah, a happy little accident, like, that was, like, doing the warm-up took around 5 minutes, then I did one exercise of another one, picking up a really round heavy boulder that you pick up in a different way and actually push that up and get it onto your shoulder, which is awesome. And I was like, okay, let's do the sledgehammer, and I hit myself like oh, I was in pain there. I was like, okay, this is gonna rise up. We didn't have anything cold in the exercise installation area. So I was like, I have a 20-minute drive going home. I'm gonna drive home right now, because at home I have a cold pack. And then the next 4 or 5 hours was cold pack on my feet. And stop the swelling. And next day I checked with the other person, and she was like, no, this is not sprained, this is not broken, so you're fine. It's just internal bleeding. Woo! Got lucky with that one. I'm curious if this prototype is gonna work. To be honest, I don't think I have actually parts ready. Yeah, I didn't think about that one. Are these too big? I think these ones are too big, but we can try it. This. Yeah, okay. These ones are, I know they are a failure because the plastic is not good. But I think with this one we can actually click, press and test. And I have a couple more, so... Which are... They are decent, but the print quality itself is not the best. But let's keep the stringy on so I can recognize that they are bad ones, because this is printed on the Rhetoric while the Rhetoric was not that great, so the print quality itself is, yeah, you can already see it without zooming. This is not the best quality that you can have, and doing that. But at least I have something. Like, I still have a stack of magnets of this, but I hardly use these magnets. Alright, yeah, now I don't know really. Okay, we need to kill 60 minutes. When the printer is done, I can focus on that. But what can I do now? Yeah, I'm really bad at this. Like, I'm really bad at this. Yeah. I still have these pieces can go here. Oh, I can do that. Okay, let's make some space. I need this here. Oh, also got the small box from AliExpress. So this is also an ESP, but you cannot program it. So it's you power it. It's Wi-Fi supplied. It's directly WLAN uploaded. But there's a small box that also works. So for people that don't want to program, they can use these versions. That is great. And I made my new design for the bottom parts. So these ones are now click in place, so you cannot actually... So these ones cannot flip out, because... Maybe, you know. This first. Because I made small dovetails here, so it's hard to see. And you actually need to click them in this corner here. Like, my light is not great. The camera's not. Is the camera light actually? I think my camera light is not correct. Exposures automatically compensate for low light. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. Camera's doing weird. So they stick in place now. So currently you cannot even get them out because there is a small dovetail that actually clicks them in. So this is a lot easier to install and to remove in the same way, and that cleans things up by a lot. Like, I'm happy with that. So I got better pictures for that, and yeah. I have a Discord server now where I have the build guide, and I'm still setting that up. So I think at the end of the stream I can put a link out for 1 hour, because I do not want to put a continuous link out for this time. Because then I get bots and idiot people, and I don't want those people yet in my Discord yet, because it's just me setting things up and still learning how to do Discord as a server owner, which is yeah, kind of hard to do actually, and I'm still understanding all the small things. So if you hang out into the end of the stream, I can put a small link there for people that want it. So if you want to have a Discord invite, I'm putting the build guide there for the lamp and all of future projects, so people can actually help me out, because I'm a little bit dyslexic. I'm not the best in sentence building. And if you want to help, you can help, and you get a preview of what's going on. At least that's what I'm trying to do. But let me know if people are interested in that, because I had a couple of people that were like, "Hey, do you have a Discord server?" And well, at that time I didn't have a Discord server yet. Now I do. Now I do. But yes, it's still setting it up. It's not the best yet. It's getting there. Just me and a couple people. So let's put this safely away. Okay, printer is already printing. Actually printing on the back. Looks like it. Okay. Let's go. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, if people are interested, let me know. Yes, I do not want to spread the Discord yet and have bots and aggressive people in it. So starting it up slow because that's more appreciated. Okay, that's the old one. That's the new one. Go. Okay, I need to check downstairs if I miss a lamp. Oh, there. Another one. I'm gonna grab all my lamps. Let's see how many I still have left here. Alright, I think I have one more downstairs, so let me check there. No. Wait, oh, the backpack version.
Thanks to our station sponsor, the Center for Stress Management of London.
Right. Found two more. Not deals, but well, because I made mistakes. I was like, let's collect them all. Let's see how many lamps I actually have here. Alright. We now have this one. Okay. Backpack lamp. You know what? That's a lot of lamps. Okay, I need to test because I think this one is the AI one. Yeah, this is the AI one. So I need to get this one separated. Oh wow, this is a lot of lamps, man. So let's put you here for a little bit bigger view. So I don't think it's gonna. That's yeah. So 1, 2. Well, working ones are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 working lamps, and a couple that are broken, and a couple that I can make workable but are not the best design and not great print quality. This one is the very first one, as you can see the difference, which is really cool. So let's see if I can actually show that a little bit better. That was my first design. And this one was still with pogo pins, so you get all this on the inside with a hell ton of soldering. Oh, this one only fits in one way, so yeah. But this was the first one I made. This was the first one I actually, well, technically the first one. This was the first one I actually made. So as you can see the difference if I put it next to each other, and you can already see the depth difference. So this one is a lot thicker and going out, and this one feels more cleaner than this one. This one has a little bit more dent. I like, if Printables gets the parametric system up and running, which would be bloody great, I can make different shapes and people can say, I want a thicker hexagon, I want a more outsticking hexagon, and you can play with that. That would be bloody awesome. I'm not sure if they do. I hope so. That will be a great feature. But yeah, so I can take this one. It's also the same, so I'm really happy with this design and doing all of that. Just going from this to this to this. So let's grab this one again. So going from electronics here to, so this first one is actually just you wire, and the LED strips itself, and let's get you. So the LED strip doesn't go up like this. It goes up like this, and it circles around in a small X. I thought I was smart and do less soldering. It's a bloody pain to actually get the LED strip inside of it because the angle stuff, and yeah, don't do that. And this was very rough wired and not in place, but this was the first prototype design. Then I refined it to this one, and you can already see that these two are already on the outside looking very similar. Still, small adjustments, making things smaller and bigger, different base because I tried to make the base as tiny as I could. That's why this one is also slightly lower, but still the same hexagon size. You can actually see that that is only because the base is thicker. That's the difference. From this technique on, I already was like, hey, pogo pins are cool, and then I made the big one, of course, last year for the Maker Faire. So this one is almost 1 year old. Like, I'm still surprised it's working. Like, I have one broken LED, which is somewhere hidden, and like, should be fine. But to actually get all this prototyping working and seeing, and a couple of these I can technically sell, but they're prototypes and I don't feel like selling them, and then I can look at my own lamps, and I made this, so this one was pretty funny. I really thought I had enough plastic. I came short. I came bloody short. And it failed, and I didn't have any water white plastic, so yeah, but I'm insulted because this feels like the best one in print quality, and I've done the same settings, and then everyone else is like, not like, this feels like the best print settings, and it's the one that failed. I'm so sad about that, because this one feels pretty good, and I don't know which plastic it is, but it's a pretty good one. But it failed. The top one failed, and yeah, this one and all the other ones don't have the new inserter piece, so all these lamps that are not working are obsolete. Damn it. But yeah, I still need to learn how to get the print setting itself good, because I don't know why, but this one is great. I really love how this one feels and shows. It's a really good solid piece. Everything looks really smooth, but every time I see another one, the quality is not on par. And I don't know why. I use the same print settings and something is off there. I'm gonna find out how and when, then bloody hell I will. But it sucks that it didn't work. It sucks that it didn't work. Nope. Now we need to find, because this one is very specific. Where is the hole? There. Where's the bit? There. There. Alright, now I need to make space here again, because the printer's almost done. Okay, let's make space again. So the old one I'm gonna put here. Oh yeah, I also made one for the microphone handle, so you can actually put this one in here and talk. But yeah, this one failed a little bit. Was very fast prototype, and yeah, I'm gonna rework this one because it's really cool that you can have a microphone with RGBs in it. That's just awesome. I want to do more with that. But that is also me learning how to talk in public and with people at a booth, and then do that interaction correctly. That still scares me, but I still want to practice that more, because it's actually fun to actually meet new people and see their excitement about their project, and see that just spiral into something funny. But that will be awesome. Okay, let's clean the show up. So let's get this one back in this position. Get the AI one also back. Yeah, we're gonna move the AI. What did I drop? I have no clue what dropped. I cannot see it, so I don't know. So AI one is here, so it's easy to track. Broken one and old one, they can go away here. Yeah, these three are all just out because the print quality is not good. You see the FEAs, the ribbon, the tuning is not correct, and I'm just sad about it, but hey, not changing that one. There we go, hidden there. This one can go back into place here. And we have a little bit more space. And this one can go here. Oh, my nose is drooping again. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, and then the old one in this corner. I can probably disassemble him. This one is also pretty good quality. Yeah, this one is also decent quality. Okay, I have one good one. Wow. But I'm not sure why this one is always in the corner, because I need to make sticky notes where actually which one is which one, because I have different lamps now and I have no clue which one is which one. That's the hard part. I now have 9. I forgot to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 functional lamps and 2 more that I can install. Just around my house and showing it off. I know 3 of those lamps are old. Very old, an old generation. And the other ones are in the new generation. I have 0 in the current generation, because that's the one with this system. So the ones with this system is 0 yet, because I still need to print one, and I'm waiting reply on someone that wants to pick his color, and the moment he knows his colors and I'm sure about the electronic parts, then I can deliver the first lamp that he lives close by, so I don't have to think about the traffic cost and the transport things yet, and I can earn some money. But I'm doing my best to puzzle out how to sell the lamp as a package. So if you don't want to assemble, you don't want to print, that version is coming. I'm doing my best to puzzle out how to do that. But I'm again not sure how to do it yet, because it's a very new thing. I've never done it, and that's the hard part of actually puzzling things out. Like, is it actually working, yes or no? and that's the hard part of 3D printing. Like, every time you think like, oh yes, oh no, boo! Well, good. Good. Boo! My first spaghetti. This is my first finished spaghetti. Why did it go wrong? I cannot see why it goes wrong. Wait, it warped up? Ew. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Correct. Okay, okay, we're gonna clean it with alcohol. Where's the bottle? Hello? Bottle, bottle, bottle. I know you're somewhere here. No. Alright, so that one fails. Let's do a quick clean. Oh, my nose is drooping. I don't like that. Where is my uncle? There's my uncle. Okay, and let's do a quick clean. Rinse it off. Okay. Right, let's get this one up. Okay, I think we went a little bit too fast and too short, so there was no way to cooling, so the plastic just kept building up heat. There's nothing much we can do against that. And just go a little bit slower. And we're gonna spread out the plastic and do that. Okay. So let's go back to the slicer and hopefully we don't get a second spaghetti. Oh, my first spaghetti. Well, I had a couple spaghettis, but like my first spaghetti that actually finished, because I know when it's spaghetti. This is the first time I didn't expect a spaghetti. But if we go back to the comp view, what we should have done is also a little bit more space. And do that a little bit. And oh, I also, god damn it, I hate this. Redline PLA. That's redline PLA, yes. That is also the thing, like it went back to the generic PLAs. I keep forgetting that and you guys cannot see it, so every time you load in your profile it goes to the generic PLA itself, and I keep forgetting that I need to set it up to that, so now it should go a lot better. Yay! I forgot that. I keep forgetting that the plastic profile switches out and back and forth to the basic one, which I don't use at all. Okay, so let's check this one. Edit, cooling, fan speed. This can go to 85. And is also 85, so a little bit more cooling. And then we have that in place. Okay. Let's see if this round goes a little bit better. Oh. All that plastic waste. Oh. Oh well. It happens. It can happen. It's not the best, it's not the most fun, but hey, it happens. Ah, okay. Okay, my head is exploding right now. I'm not fully recovered yet. This is not great. Ow. Nope. Ooh. This is not great. This is not the best. Sorry, my head is filling up again. I think the head pain starts to get increased. The printer is running. I am looking at something that I can talk for 16 minutes or show around, and I do not have much to anything. If someone else has a question, otherwise I currently don't know what to say. So the print failed. I need to fix that. Yeah, I think that's the smartest thing to do. Like, I got a small prototype up and running, so if the print doesn't fail this time, then it should be okay. I'm gonna set the print settings a little bit lower and clean up my nose. Short stream, but I'm happy I was able to do it, because otherwise it's just like wait another week, wait another week, wait another week, and wait another week. So that's not great. I got some test samples to put the magnets in. Let's see if it actually works. And I should be able to make a small Instagram and YouTube short video about the clicking, if it actually works for a prototyping one. So I can show you guys that and actually upload something, because I have nothing to upload for the last month. Like, I have no good ideas of what to show or how to show it, so I'm a little bit stuck in how to make the shorts, the videos, the Instagram reels, and like, damn it. But that's just the creativity spark of like, what to do next. Anyway, all, thank you for watching. See you next time. Hopefully next week. Yeah, probably next week. Yeah, I don't have other dates available, so probably next week Tuesday, if I don't get more sick than I'm currently are. And thank you all for watching, and yeah, like, give me another week to set up the Discord a little bit more, and then hopefully next week I can put up Discord links on the stream, so people that want to can join and have a bit more direct contact to contact me, because I had someone this week message me like, hey, where was your stream? I didn't see your stream, and I don't know if I do not have a good way to publicize that yet, and I also felt like I don't want to put a message on Twitter or the YouTube community thing like, hey guys, I'm sick, sorry. Like, it felt a little bit weird to do, but I need to get used to that, so yeah. Anyway, see y'all next time. Good luck, have fun, and don't be as sick as me, please. Later.